Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Red and black wherever you turn. The San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. And we're underway.
Well, Michael Owen is, of course, likely to be the key player here, Peter. The mere sniff of a chance and he's away.
Who's arguing phenomenal pace as well.
Well, his pace was his game, really. It makes defenders nervous knowing that at the slightest misjudgment, he's probably uncatchable.
And he uses it with such intelligence. There are few able to do that, aren't there?
I totally agree with that. There aren't.
Oh, he's bustling through here. De Bruyne. Pirlo. Kaka. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Saviola! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Nedved. Nicely weighted ball. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka hurtling down that right flank. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
And it's De Bruyne. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
De Bruyne was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. That's a sharp pass. Zanetti. First quarter of an hour gone. A probing pass. Tries a shot! Goal! Milan! So smooth. A signature finish.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
A 1-0 lead established.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped. Besiktas really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash...
Big chance! One-on-one! Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Ferdinand simply refused to be outdone there. And the shot! Goal! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up. Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Besiktas grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Nesta gets across to intercept that. Gerrard. Nice sequence of passes, this. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Now, can they get him away? Vieri. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. Well, it's a look of bewilderment. His touch deserted him at the key moment.
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
De Bruyne can see things others simply cannot. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. Now it's Saviola. Shapes to shoot! Veron. Oh, there's a probing ball. And this is Owen. He's had it taken off him. Owen had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He learned from it.
Oh no, he's got that wrong. Looking to play him in. Now it's Maradona. De Bruyne. And it's Pirlo. Davids out-muscles him. Pirlo is fouled. And he is going into that little black book. No, it's come to nothing. Davids. Can he get it through? Now it's Owen. That's a shade optimistic. De Bruyne. Pirlo. De Bruyne. There he goes, motoring forward. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
He's in space and looking for options. Stood up well to him there. Maradona was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Nedved. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And the pass is intercepted. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I don't think either side will have too much to complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far. So it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish a little more control in this second half.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 15. Viene sostituito con il numero 14.
Besiktas kick off the second half. Milan applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course, the returns can be terrific. Cannavaro kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Mateus, Thuram pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his track. And Owen! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Owen is offering a wry smile there.
And we have our very first corner. It's a mighty effort! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Kaka, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Mateus goes steaming forward. Vieri! And one more try! Goal! Milan! And they've got their lead back. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Milan get themselves into the lead. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. Well, he's hit it long, but astray.
Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
That pass has been well intercepted. And here's Kaka. Wan-Bissaka gets into some space. Now it's Maradona. Now it's Owen. And this is Nedved. Just eases him off the ball. And it's Gerrard. Dink through. Dida breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Now it's Vieri. Looking for options for movement. Showing good feet. Kaká! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Mateus. Thuram demonstrating his defensive quality there. Mateus showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And he thumps it clear. Mateus. Oh, some tackle that. Tries to pass it through.
Besiktas really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And he was quick to react. Looking for the run. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And no, that was never going to make it. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now it's Maradona. And that interception was most... And the finish! They've scored! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 32.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Numero 19.
So all square and not for the first time.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Besiktas can breathe again, just.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Oh, it's come loose. Zanetti does well to get it back. Ah, good steal. He just read it.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, good read. And it's Kaká. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Kaká. Well, that's been cut out, well played. And the referee brings it to a close. Decent game of football that, intense, intriguing, and both sides, as it turns out. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So off we go then. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And we have the first chance from a dead ball situation. Decent hit from there. Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Now that looks a decent ball, and reclaimed it in a trice. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Yamal. Vardiol did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And the through ball. And he's managed to... And Owen! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Owen has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, that's neat. And that could well leave a mark. Ferdinand did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Cannavaro makes the interception. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. He has found the way through. Maradona showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And he's there to retrieve it. Well, that has not gone well. And it's Shevchenko. No goals as yet. Now it's Nedved. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Owen with the delivery. And that is expertly... Tries a shot! It's bounced back off the post. Messi, very much a man of this moment. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Messi aimed beyond the defence. Veron, nicely weighted ball. And this is Maradona. He won't be happy with that one. Out to the left it goes. Messi. And Yamal. Half an hour played now. And he cuts out the supply. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And that has left him in a heap. Maradona. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain... He's having a shot! Oh, it's this time, surely! Messi. Knocks it into space. Mbappe. Tries to play it through. Plays a sharp little ball here. Maldini kept his eye on it, and he's there. Cristiano Ronaldo. Looking for the run. He's being urged to shoot. He's found some space. Messi's cross. Up he goes! Quality ball. Now it's Owen. Now it's Maradona. Wriggles his way through. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder, and the task...
Nedved! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Nedved is offering a wry smile there.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. And now they can spring out of defence. And it's Messi. Great vision.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And Shevchenko! And he has kept it out somehow.
Shevchenko.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. The midway point of the game.
What a pleasant surprise to see how open this game is turning into. Just wondering if the two teams are going to keep doing what we've seen in the first half. I hope that a cautious aspect doesn't kick in.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. And the action is back underway.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
David's too strong for his opponent there. Nedved. Can he get it through? Oh, that pass isn't the best. Oh, there's a probing ball.
Besiktas have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Threads one in. Ronaldo unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Shevchenko. That is ended up in no man's land. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Owen. And here's Shevchenko.
Shevchenko really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Owen was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And that pass just didn't quite work. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Besiktas clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's found a way through. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. West Ham are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape. Certainly when defending, at least. Because...
There's the shot! Oh, taken with style. And that is the goal we've all been yearning for. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Substitution.
Besiktas choosing to make the first change. West Ham are in front now, the game's only goal.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
That'll be a corner. And this is Ronaldo. Yamal, real chance! Now, oh, he's been caught on it here. And one more try! Goal! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
West Ham are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, they're very much the better team.
Cristiano Ronaldo! In he goes again. He's scored! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Besiktas get themselves back into contention.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back. That's positional gold.
Big header! And that would have won it.
Cristiano Ronaldo really should have done better there. I just hope for his sake that he doesn't live to regret that.
Now it's Shevchenko. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. He's through here. That pass has been well intercepted. Now it's Hullet, and he welcomes it in. Rijkaard. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Lovely bit of skill. Can he get on the end of this? And here's Messi. And he welcomes it in. And Shevchenko! It's loose. Oh, he's been caught napping. And that's left him on the seat of his pants.
Substitution on the field.
It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Number 21, Pushkash. Number 23.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Number 14, GONAMi. Substitution in
Well,
progress.
momentarily the situation was perilous, but his alertness has saved the day.
Some inspired work that. It's good that someone knew exactly what they were doing.
Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball. Now it's Roberto Baggio. He's shifting through the gears here.
Added minutes has been
Takes a shot! It's in! That was easy, almost too easy.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
And he is going into that little black book. And that's it. Thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. And As you can see, we've already started here.
There's a player below us, Peter, that I've always admired. Franco Baresi, a defender with wonderful composure and discipline.
Yeah, can't say I'm surprised by your assessment there.
Yeah, one of the great liberos. His intelligence put him on a level higher than the rest, I think.
And he cuts out the supply. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Well, that has not gone well. Tries to play it through. Oh, that's a key interception. Nice looking ball. And no, that was never going to make it. Cruyff might just make this. Now there's a fine ball. Cafu did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Ferdinand. Can he get on the end of this? Davids.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Roberto Carlos. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. That's a shade optimistic. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Hullet. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
Looking for the run. This looks promising. Thuram calmly anticipates. And that has left him in a heap. Rummenigge. Well, now it's a race for the ball. It's a pretty loose pass. Veron.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, nicely intercepted. Well read, nice interception. Played into space. Ferdinand cuts it out. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Yaya Toure has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. That has ended up in no man's land. And that's really well manoeuvred. Thuram. Pull it. Roberto Baggio. That's beautifully weighted. Roberto Carlos deals with that comfortably. Knocks it into space. That pass has been well intercepted. Ball driven towards the far post. That is a brilliant interception. Davids driving forward. Now it's Cruyff. Gets a good foot in there. Rummenigge. Davids. And it's Bergkamp. That has been cut short. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Valverde showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Veron unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And the through ball. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Kashima Antlers clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And this is Hullet. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Hullet. That is good alertness. Thuram gets across to intercept that. Rummenigge is onto Rummenigge! And the half-time whistle goes. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, there's no way to disguise the fact that they've been poor. Not a single shot on goal tells you all you need to know, Peter. Everything seems a little hurried to me, a little rushed, panicked even at times.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And we're underway again. So the first half brought no goals. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Aimed beyond the defence. Rummenigge looks to get on the end of this. Now it's Valverde. And he plays one through. Valverde wins the duel this time. Pass somewhat off target. Tries to pass it through, and he welcomes it in. Now it's Hullet. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Not the most accurate pass. Zanetti. Rummenigge. Now it's Hullet. Thinks one through. No, that's been intercepted. Great vision. Now it's Valverde. Quality ball. Rummenigge has got himself a free kick.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
He's shaping up to have a crack from here. This is a great chance to take a lead. Hullet! Superb from Hullet! Oh, that is a bit special.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Kashima Antlers have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
Kashima Antlers have a free kick.
Substitution on the field.
Kashima Antlers can now introduce the first of their substitutes. So, is it really plausible to have a hit from here? Oh, that's disappointing. They've got to be quick to recover this.
Number 22, Bellingham.
Oh, that's nice. Nicely aimed pass.
The attendance for this
Zanetti, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. He's had a shot! It's there! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
substitution on the field. Number 23.
So there's going to be another change here.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Baresi cuts out the pass. Romario. Oh, shooting chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, this looks sharp. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Cute ball now. How can he reach it? Oh, he's bustling through here. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague, and they look worried.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Shapes to shoot! Goal! Besiktas! And the comeback is complete. Terrific goal. What a super sharp finish.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
Besiktas get themselves into the lead.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Veron receives it in a good position here. 75 minutes played. Nedved. Oh, what a ball!
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Oh, that's well spotted. Yaya Toure. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Out of play for a throw.
Substitution on the field, number 18, Baggio. Coming on to replace
Ball's
him
out,
is
it'll be a throw in again.
Number 20, Bale. Substitutions taking place.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Bale. Bale was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Threads one in. Cruyff is wide and looking to get onto this.
Besiktas really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Besiktas moments now away from seeing this one out. And here's Romario. Just eases him off the ball. Oh, super find. No, it's come to nothing. Nedved conjures time and space where few can. Romario might be danger here. Mateus, and there's his chance to lead the counter. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played. well stopped.
And here's Nedved. Mateus. Can he get it through? And this is from Mario. Vardiol. And the referee brings it to a close. Besiktas have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure.
And a quick announcement.
So here we are, a new chapter begins, new heroes will arise, new legends will be written. It is time to turn the page. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special.
Cruyff! And he's done it! Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
And he shoots! Oh, it's hit the post! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Now it's Owen. Cruyff. He tries a shot! It's in! They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks. We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can come into it, and it didn't.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Nicely weighted ball. That's a shade optimistic. Besiktas have reclaimed it. Real chance! Relentless! Just relentless! And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly. And Owen! Fantastic from Michael Owen! He's got himself an absolute peach. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. He has given that the lot. Bang!
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
Besiktas are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, their manager seems...
Goes for a shot! He scored! And that for him is goal number 10.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look...
He's had a shot! And he hits the net! And they're at it again, in double quick time!
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option. And things are much healthier in their favour.
Oh no, this does not look good. And that's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Mane. Great vision. And there's green grass ahead of him. Takes a shot! And yes, it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals. This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Valverde spots it and intercepts. Bergkamp, and the finish! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. And he can clear it away. Alexander-Arnold. Van Dijk. And Guardiol. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Son Heung-min tries to play it through, looking for options for movement. And the shot! He's put his foot right through that one.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Fernandez. Now it's Messi. Plays a sharp little ball here. Threads one in. Caicedo just eases him off the ball. Cruyff. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. And smartly reclaimed. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. More and more pressure on the ball here. Oh, perfectly measured that. Great chance! And it's in! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Veron. Cruyff! It's hit the crossbar. Oh, impressive strike. Caicedo.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Back into the middle. Oh, that shoots! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. And it's hoisted clear. Owen! Cruyff with the short one. Has a shot! A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. Besiktas were so close to ending that half in the perfect fashion, but it just wasn't to be in the end.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Besiktas are dishing out a mauling here then. It's only half-time, but the game looks sewn up already. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Valverde. Nice defending, it's got the job done. And this is Owen. Owen, can he finish? They've scored! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Shot, surely! It's a goal! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Another one! This must be his personal... Oh no, what has happened here? Played back in. Owen. Oh, shooting chance! It's there! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful. Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Big chance! Tremendous from Roberto Carlos! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Chance! Really well taken goal. And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team click.
He's going for goal! Dennis Bergkamp, the Dutch master! A finish of true class! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts!
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
And with that, it's Bergkamp! Oh, it's come off the upright. Donnarumma with the clearance. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Picked out, and the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Fernandez. Veron! Fantastic from Veron! About as smooth as it gets. And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
He's had it taken off him. Not the most accurate pass. Van Dijk.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
And he plays one through. Lovely ball and a real decent chance! Owen! Sensational! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And the shot! And he steered it beyond the post.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Vardiol. Can he get on the end of this? Kubo. And it's Jimenez. For Messi. And that could set him on his way. Oh, that was vital. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Besiktas clearly didn't help.
And a chance! Oh, taken with style. And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
He's got 4. That is remarkable.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And this is Owen. Tries to pass it through. Shot goal! He has done it! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. He might be in here. Oh, what a mistake. Camavinga. Caicedo. And it's Mane. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Now it's Bergkamp. And Cruyff! Alexander-Arnold. And that will be it. Well, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect to win. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. The action has already started.
Well, Peter, if you're looking for a top-class left-back, look no further than this guy.
Seriously rapid Serginho. What can we expect from him?
Well, he's like the...
Can he finish? Superb goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So, a breakthrough already. There's the shot! It's a goal! They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks. Was there ever any doubt?
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
Besiktas are now luxuriating in a chance! And it's there! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they...
Great chance! And how did he not make it four?
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Besiktas with the corner. They're first. Well, they want another corner, and it looks as though they're going to get it. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Serginho kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Mane. Looking to play him in. And he welcomes it in. And the shot! Cruyff! No one quite like him! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And they're at it again in double quick time. And that is stunning, just too hot to handle.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
It's become a case of men against boys.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Roberto Carlos. And it's Owen. Takes a shot! Owen! Sensational! That is a gem! An absolute gem! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
He has found the way through. Owen. Oh, shooting chance! And he couldn't keep it down.
Owen really looks sharp out there. That first touch, sensation.
Alexander-Arnold. Van Dijk. And it's Serginho. Serginho plays it all the way forward. And this is Owen. Bergkamp. He's having a shot! He has done it! And he is just ripping it up!
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals. This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Davids. Now it's Cruyff. And here's Owen. They're on. Lovely. Can he finish? No mistake. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
En el minuto 33, el dorsal 22, Juan Sebastián Verón.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now it's Cruyff. Owen takes a shot! He's got a goal! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
En el minuto 37,
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Cruyff. And he's forced to go back. Besiktas heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Oh, shot! Surely! Goal! Terrible error, duly punished.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
Barcelona grab a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Dida. It's not an especially good pass, that. Cannavaro. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Puyol. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
Well, I certainly wasn't expecting this, Peter, but it was totally deserved. They've been very, very good, and they'll be itching to get back out there and take it on further.
Besiktas are dishing out a mauling here then. It's only half-time, but the game looks sewn up already. And we are already promptly back underway. Turns and goes back. Knocks it out wide. Roberto Carlos. Davids. That's a lovely pass. Mane. Tries to play it through. And this is Cruyff. And it's Thuram. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Out for a throw. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Casemiro. No, he's not getting any further than that. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Serginho. Great vision. Guardiola makes the interception. Donnarumma gets it clear. Plays a sharp little ball here. Bergkamp being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Out towards the flank. So we've reached the hour mark. Oh, this looks sharp. Thuram. It's a promising position. Casemiro gets a foot in here. Ferdinand. Dida. Cannavaro. And it's Cannavaro. Puyol. That's Cannavaro. Ferdinand is very much of the none-shall-pass school of defending. Cannavaro. Davids. Ferdinand. And it's Puyol for Ferdinand. Cannavaro. And back to the keeper. And the pass is intercepted. Cannavaro. Back to the keeper it goes. Puyol. Thuram. Ferdinand. Cannavaro. And it's Thuram. And Puyol. That's gone for a throw-in. So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, to wait until now to make this change seems a bit baffling. He's expecting the miraculous to turn this around from here.
Oh, important interception. Now it's Cruyff. Now it's Owen. Besiktas are looking to break at pace. He's one-on-one! He's on... Goes for a shot! Really well taken goal. And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
As if 3 weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian. The changes then in quick succession. Son Heung-min coming on here as broadly expected.
Yeah, I think it's time for some brave decision-making.
It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Kane really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And this is Kane. Tries to pass it through. Kane unable to make it happen. And it's Owen. brilliantly cut out. Casemiro. And it's Messi. Knocks it into space. And it's Davids. And that is a little undercooked. Busquets. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
2 minutos de descuento.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. 2 minutes to be added on. Looking for the run. Casemiro. And that's it. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless...